3520 Broadway and 1500 North 12th Street. The Liquor Booth, where it's always happy hour.
Hey everybody, welcome to the Daily Muddy. I'm Ashley Conrad. Joining me today, two lovely little gals here. So I have the Hendrian Sisters. I have Grace and June. Welcome, girls.
Hi, thank you for having us.
Well, of course. So I love what we're about to talk about is so cool. And I've read a little bit about it, but I can't wait to hear your take on it and what we're doing. But you're starting a lemonade stand, is that right?
Yes.
Okay. Now, so you are starting it, but this isn't your first year, right?
No, this is actually our 5th year.
Wow. Okay. So, Grace, as I understand it, you started with the idea of having a lemonade stand.
Yes.
Why?
Because I always loved during Christmas ringing bells with my family and felt like I wish I could do more than just Christmas time.
I love it.
Yeah.
So lemonade, and of course, who doesn't love lemonade? Mm-hmm. Now, June, when you came on board, you were kind of help with what's your favorite part about the lemonade stand? What's that?
The lemonade.
Yeah? Love drinking it? Mm-hmm. You love the money you get?
Yeah.
Yeah, heck yeah. So the money that you get, you give back to who?
The Salvation Army.
Excellent. So 5 years, that is pretty impressive. And as I understand, so you had a goal of what your first year, Grace?
$100.
$100. Okay. Which is a pretty lofty goal, right? Mm-hmm. That's a lot of money.
Yeah.
But you surpassed that, right? By quite a bit. Mm-hmm. And then the next year you got more and more people involved. And do you remember how much you raised the second year?
I think we ended up raising $2,000.
Because you invited other people to get involved with the lemonade stand. Mm-hmm. Is that right?
Yeah.
How did you come up with that idea?
All these people always reach out saying, I wish my kids would do that. I wish we could do that. And we decided, why not just let them?
Yeah.
We'd love to have some more help.
Absolutely. So basically you got everybody out there and you were like, you know what? Hold your own lemonade stand and you can give money too. Right?
Yeah.
That's excellent.
Yes.
So when you're doing the lemonade stand, June, do you pour? Do you take money? Do you do it all? Do you share rolls?
We kind of just share the rolls, and if like one of us gets the donuts, whoever does whatever, then they get to put the money or take the money.
So you're taking turns.
Yeah.
Donuts. Okay. So this is a new revelation. So you're doing lemonades and donuts, right? Yes. Anything else? Coffee. I love coffee. I love lemonade, and I love donuts. So bing, bang, boom. Now, I hear that, June, you like taking care of the animals who may visit. Is that right?
Yes.
Yeah. What do you do for those animals?
We give them dog treats.
Dog treats. Yes. And dog treats, of course, love treats, right, gals?
Yes.
Yeah. Heck yeah. So now, have you started your lemonade stand yet this year?
No, we actually started August 31st.
Okay.
We do it that whole weekend.
The whole weekend. So, and then you get other businesses and homes involved in setting up their own lemonade stand. And I know that this year, so I was talking to your parents, and this year you have a pretty big goal. Is that right?
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
Are we gonna do the thing?
No.
No? Okay. Are you ready for it?
$13,000.
And why is that?
Because it's Taylor Swift's lucky number because we're in our lemonade stand era.
You're in your lemonade stand era. I love it. So, of course, for anyone who doesn't know Taylor Swift, you've been living under a rock, evidently. But the era, of course, is she has the Eras Tour and all the albums. And so, what's your favorite Taylor Swift song? Do you have one?
I can't pick.
No, I know I can't either.
I know.
No,
I have so many.
My favorite album is 1989, though.
Oh, that's my second. My first is Midnight.
Yeah, good one. How about you?
I like Enchanted.
Yeah, that's my daughter's too. Okay, so I love the theme. I love the goal. I love that you gals started doing this to give back to, of course, the Salvation Army. We all know that Salvation Army not only supports locally, but a lot of counties surrounding. So it's a great cause. I'm sure you have fun doing it, right? Yeah.
Yes.
So how many lemonade stands are joining you this year? Do you know?
I don't know, but we usually get around 20, a little over 20.
Holy moly.
Yeah.
That's excellent.
I know.
And it's businesses and homes that just decide to join you on your mission to support Salvation Army. Okay, so August 31st. Now, how do people find out about where the lemonade stands are and how they can support?
You can go to the Salvation Army website or like Instagram, Facebook.
Perfect.
And all the details are there.
All the details are on the social media. Well, girls, good luck. Grace and June. Hendrian, thank you so much for not only joining me, but for doing your part in our community and helping raise money for the Salvation Army. I love it. Mm-hmm. So keep your eyes out for dates and locations for these lemonade stands. There's going to be all kinds of goodies. Oh, we got to mention the friendship bracelets, right?
Yes, we'll be trading friendship bracelets.
Yes! So bring your friendship bracelet, bring your pets, bring your dollars to support the Hendrian girls and their goal to support the Salvation Army. That's coming up the end of August, but go check out the dates and locations at the Salvation Army's website and socials, right?
Yes.
Girls, thank you so much. You did phenomenal. How did you like it? Were you nervous? Are you good now?
We're good.
Good. You girls did phenomenal. All right, coming up next, I sit down with Carol Robbins and we talk about the Quincy Artist Guild. Stay tuned.
The Tower, a great place to meet and eat. But did you know the Tower has one of the finest drink selections in our area? Along with its incredible Mexican menu, the Tower specializes in tequilas for every taste. Names like Patron, Cabo Wabo, and Hornitos. And don't forget the margaritas. On Mondays and Tuesdays, stop by and pick up a single topping pizza and get Tower margaritas to go. Enjoy the Tower at home or in our dining room, bar area, or the Tower's signature climate-controlled porch. The Tower Pizza and Mexican in Quincy.
Welcome to the Abbey, a Quincy tradition. With 6 big screens, a new larger kitchen, and now more seating capacity, the Abbey is the place to be before, during, and after the big game. Come enjoy fan favorite appetizers, steaks, burgers, and a variety of daily food and drink specials. Can't join us? Carryout is available too. Now with a convenient drive-up window to better serve you. 1736 Spring in Quincy. Opens at 3 p.m. Tuesday through Sunday. Come join all your friends at the Abbey, a Quincy tradition.
Kelly's has been a fun place to eat and drink in Quincy since 1982. A fun and friendly atmosphere, food with flavor, homemade cinnamon rolls, and famous cheese soup, the best menu in town. Kelly's, 2902 Broadway, Quincy.
Instant Replay is your local sports bar. With 18 big screen TVs, we have all the sports packages from college games to pro games. We offer daily drink specials, and come check out the Bullpen, our newly renovated beer garden. Instant Replay, 2739 Chestnut in Quincy.
Are you looking for the perfect venue for your next special event? Check out Utopia Event Center. Utopia has a large banquet room and an awesome bar area, perfect for anything from birthday parties to formal corporate meetings. It also offers a photo booth, stage for a DJ or a live band, and a fully stocked bar, all for only $300. Check us out at utopiaeventcenter.com or call Barn at 217-430-6559 for more information. Utopia Event Center, 900 North 12th Street in Quincy.
The Liquor Booth is your home for a huge selection of beer, wine, and spirits. The Liquor Booth has 2 locations in Quincy, 3520 Broadway and 1500 North 12th Street. The Liquor Booth, where it's always happy hour.
And welcome back. Joining me now, I have the distinct privilege of sitting down with Zakiah Ali and Carol Robbins with the Quincy Artist Guild. Welcome, ladies.
Thank you.
Of course. So this might have been a surprise that this was going to be recorded. Carol seemed really excited about that. No, I'm kidding. So the Quincy Artist Guild, so just in chatting with you just for a couple minutes, I learned a lot of things that I didn't know before, and I know that I'm probably not alone because if you don't live and breathe in the art world, maybe you don't know a lot about the Quincy Artist Guild. So we'll start with just a basic question. What is it?
It's basically just a meeting of local artists. We get together every Monday at the Cheryl Loesch Studios, and we paint for 2 hours.
Okay.
We share skills. We have outside artists come in and give classes. And it's just a way to keep your art skills up.
Yeah.
And we have a lot of great artists. We do watercolor, oil, acrylics.
Okay.
There's some people that do pottery, but we don't do a lot of that.
Gotcha. I was going to ask if it's mostly just painting.
Yeah.
So you get together, is it monthly? Is that what you said?
Every week.
Every week?
Every Monday.
Every Monday. Well, that's cool. So it's basically a community, to make sure you don't lose your skills, but then to also learn more from other people as they get involved within the guild.
A lot of the artists are very accomplished.
Okay.
And have won prizes and things at local exhibits.
Okay.
And shows. And some are just learning.
Gotcha.
We take people in as members that just want to learn how to do watercolor, for example.
Okay. So amateurs, I'll call myself, I'm not even that. I, picked up a paintbrush a few times. I'm not real great. But so anybody wanting to learn more or, increase their skills, right? They come and join and have the opportunity to learn from perhaps more skilled artists,
Exactly.
right? Yeah, I love that. So Zakiah, you were telling me that it's been around for a while.
It has it has been around for a while. We were part of the Quincy Society of Fine Arts and the Quincy Arts Center.
Okay.
But when COVID came, we were kind of eliminated
Gotcha.
from the Arts Center. We are still very much with the Quincy Society of Fine Arts. They have been very helpful. But we don't have much to do with the Arts Center. We have established our own guild.
Gotcha.
And the guild has been around for more than a century.
Really?
Yes, and there have been artists who were very, very good. And initially, it was a very cliquish type of a group.
Sure.
And not wanting people like me and ordinary, wannabes.
Right. Not so great artists.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. But then gradually everything started changing and melting into each other. And I joined the group in 2016, and I had never painted before. But because people at the Guild are so helpful, wanting to show, wanting to tell me how to paint and what to do, people like Carol, and so I have started painting also.
Okay. So you joined a group not really knowing, I don't want to say you didn't know a whole lot because I don't know your skill level, but it was nice, that you had people who were skilled to try to teach, right?
Yes,
And
yes.
I think that's really important, especially for people who don't really know where to go when they want to learn. Because
Yes.
we know that the Art Center exists,
Yes,
but this
yes,
is...
and they're good. They're very good.
Right.
In fact, we take part in their Oakley Lindsay Center, Oakley Lindsay show every year, and many of us have won prizes or recognition. The people who taught me were the lady who's being honored this year, Joan Cook, was my mentor. She would sit next to me and she would watch me with her right eye to see if I'm doing it right and stuff like that. And I'm deeply, deeply grateful to her for the way she tutored me.
Yeah, I love it. I love the mentorship, the aspect of it. Yeah. So you mentioned the honoree. So you're having a show. And before I go any further, I need to introduce. So you are, Carol, you are the current president. Zakiah, you are past president, right? Okay, so I want to make sure I mention that because I don't want people being like, well, how do these ladies know so much about, right? Okay, so you're both members of the Guild currently, one being president, one being past president. But you have a show coming up. So you mentioned Joan. She's the honoree.
Yes.
Now, when is the show?
The show is Friday night, open to the Guild members, right?
And people who are personally invited.
Okay, so it's invite only.
But then it runs from the 3rd through the 9th of August, and it's at Cheryl Loesch's studios out on North 48th.
Okay.
And people can come from 10 to 4 and walk through the exhibit. There's a whole exhibit of paintings hung.
Okay. So when you're saying invited, you're invited to showcase. Is it open to the public?
Public is open to public is allowed to come from the 3rd
through the
to
9th.
the 9th.
Okay.
Yes.
On Friday, it is only the people who are invited.
In the Guild. Okay, or invited. Gotcha.
Family members, friends.
Friends.
Like
Oh, okay.
There's a reception.
Kind of just a private reception.
Yes.
I love it. So now will Joan be honored at this reception?
Yes.
Okay, excellent. And then you have an up-and-coming artist that will also be featured at this reception. Is that right?
Yes.
So is this up-and-coming? Can we say the name?
Flora Bartz.
Okay. Is she local?
She's actually from right across the river in Missouri.
Okay,
But
okay.
she attends Quincy Art Center and does a lot of things with art in Quincy.
Gotcha. But,
so she's about 10 years old, and she's going to be exhibiting her art, and
That is not what I expected.
Yes.
Well, that is good to know.
Really an up-and-coming
Yes,
artist.
that is really up and coming. I love that.
Both her parents are artists.
Okay. Yeah.
So she's kind of got it.
She's got it in the
bred
blood.
in, yeah.
Yeah, I love that. Yeah, I love that. So, an honoree, and then you're featuring this young artist who's up and coming. So now, is the guild open to the public? Like, let's say anybody wants to come. Let's say I'm interested in learning more from you ladies or anyone else. Yeah. Is it open to me? How do I get involved with that?
You just come on Monday mornings from 9 to 11. We meet at Cheryl Lowe Studios.
Okay.
And we have a room dedicated to our group. And you just come and pay your dues, which is $30 a year.
Oh.
Very reasonable.
Yeah, I'd say that's.
It used to be 20.
Yeah, well, inflation's hitting everything, I think. But yeah, still $30 a year. That's
pretty reasonable.
Exactly.
Yeah, very.
And you know, just hanging out with other artists, something's going to rub off on you.
Absolutely.
And everybody's willing to help other people, and
that's
it's
excellent.
just a nice group of people.
Yeah. So how many members are there currently? Do you know?
There's about 30 members.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Okay. And you know, so you all get together Monday mornings and just learn from
Not
one another.
all of them come.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah.
But we have
There might be like 15 to
20 people
20
sometimes.
people show
Gotcha.
for meetings.
Well, yeah, I think that's a pretty good sized group. I mean, especially, you
And
know.
I want to give a shout out to Cheryl Lowe's studio.
Yeah.
Because when we didn't have a place, when we couldn't go to the art center, we were painting at the riverfront, and
outside.
Outside.
Okay.
And then November came, and it was too cold. And one day I was exercising at Cheryl Lowe's studio, and I just asked her if she had a small room for us. And she said, I have a huge basement you can use.
There you go.
It has, the rest is history, kind of.
Yeah,
You know,
Cheryl's great. Yeah, so shout out to Cheryl for kind of facilitating this. I think that's
very,
great.
Very comfortable place for us.
That's excellent. So if anybody wants to learn more about the Guild or the exhibit that you have coming up, where would they go?
There is a magazine that comes out from the Quincy Society of Fine Arts.
Okay.
It's every 3 months, I think. And we have a paragraph or half a page and tells who the president is and the number to call. And some of our paintings are posted in there.
Okay.
And so that's how Carol joined. She saw my telephone number in it and she called. So there are people calling us. They find out from word of mouth, you know, and sometimes we just see artists who do not belong to the Guild at places like Hobby Lobby, and then they want to find more, and then they come.
Yeah,
you know.
And then a conversation.
Yes.
Isn't that how always? Yeah, I love when things get started with an actual conversation. Now, do you have social media pages that people can go and check out the work or events, or is it?
We are developing a Facebook page, but it's not completed.
Not ready yet.
But we are going to have a Facebook.
Excellent.
Page.
Yeah, that's the way of the world.
We're
You gotta
all
have one.
older, and none of us are really technological savvy.
Yeah, I gotcha.
But we have a few that can.
I bet the 10-year-old featured, the up and coming, she could probably figure it out. Not that we want her on there, right? Yet, but yeah. Well, ladies, thank you very much for coming on and chatting with me about it. I definitely learned something, and I hope our viewers and listeners did as well. Yeah. And one more time, the exhibit is happening where?
It's at Cheryl Lowe Studios out on 48th Street. Mm-hmm. And it's August 3rd through the 9th.
Okay.
And the paintings are actually, some of them are for sale.
Oh, okay. Because I was going to ask, does it cost money to get into the exhibit?
No? The exhibit is free. You come in and walk through, and it's staffed by Guild members.
Okay.
And we sell a lot of paintings during that time.
I love it. Yeah, I love it. Yeah, so if you are interested in learning more about the Guild, make sure you stop by the exhibit at Cheryl Loach's, August 3rd through the 9th. Check out the exhibit. Go purchase some paintings and help support these lovely artists, right? Absolutely. Yes, of course. Yes, because it's wonderful to share your art with people in your group, but it's another thing to share it with the community. So love that you're doing that, ladies. Thank you so much. Good luck with the event, and I'm sure we'll be speaking again soon. And good luck with the Facebook page, right?
Yeah.
Thank you, ladies, so much.
Thank you.
All right, I think that does it for today's Daily Muddy. We'll catch you back here tomorrow for Coffee Talk. See you then.